Good morning from Buffalo. Hello and welcome. My name is Jessie Poon and I'm Chair of the Regional Studies Association. I'm delighted to be here on behalf of the association to present the 2022 Regional Leadership Award. This award is in recognition of individuals or organizations in policy and practice who work at the interstices with academia and other forms of research to develop the field and practice of regional studies and science. The previous winners of this award include Statistics Poland, Automatic Knowledge Limited, the National Institute of Urban Studies in India, the UK Centre for Cities, and DGREGIO of the European Commission. I'm very happy to announce the 2022 winner is the European Policies Research Centre at the University of Strathclyde in Scotland. I would like to welcome John Bachtler, Director of the European Policies Research Centre, to accept the award on behalf of the Centre. Congratulations, John.
Jessie, thank you very much indeed. It's a real honour to be given this prestigious award by the Regional Studies Association. And I'm really delighted to accept on behalf of the whole European Policies Research Centre, based not just at the University of Strathclyde in Scotland, but also at Delft University of Technology. Since its formation in 1978, EPRC has worked very much at the interface of academia and policy, and its mission has been to undertake comparative research on the design, implementation, and effectiveness of regional and local development policies, and to facilitate knowledge exchange across policy communities at European, national, and subnational levels. And it's very much by sharing knowledge across organizations, across jurisdictions, and across borders that we hope to improve understanding of how best to respond to territorial inequality, which is the big concern that motivates us. And consequently, I think there's always been a shared sense of purpose between EPRC and the RSA, given that the association's mission is to promote regional and urban research, development, and policy by networking not just among academics and students, but also among practitioners and policymakers, again, transcending that academic policy bridge. We as EPRC, we've been involved in the mission of the RSA, I think, since the early 1980s at least, and on bookshelves somewhere, there must be the first book from an international RSA conference, possibly 1985. I think Sally Hardy would probably able to confirm that. The international RSA conference that was held in Dublin, and it has a chapter by one of my predecessors as director of EPRC, Professor Kevin Allen. And we've continued over the last 40 years, we've continued to work closely with the RSA ever since, contributing to many of the events and other activities. And the leadership role that the RSA is recognizing is very much a collective one of the members of EPRC, past and present. And just to pull out a few names, Professor Fiona Wishlade, who until recently was co-director of EPRC, was for a period the policy editor of regional studies. My colleagues Martin Ferry, Stefan Carr, Carlos Mendez, Irene McMaster, Rona Mickey, Fiona Wishlade, they've all contributed to the EU Regions Week at university over the past 10 to 15 years. Rona Mickey, she was an editor of a regional policy section in the RSA newsletter for several years. And a number of our researchers have taken part in the EU Regions Week masterclass, or latterly the college, which I've had the pleasure to lead, and now are taking part in this new series of conversations with the Commissioner, beginning with our colleague Liliana Fonseca last month. The RSA and EPRC have had to face similar challenges, of course, in our international missions of knowledge exchange as a result of Brexit. In our case, the creation of EPRC Delft in the Netherlands, and the Regional Studies Association through the creation of RSA Europe in Belgium. And I'm sure that both will continue to flourish. And looking forward on that positive note about continuing these missions of research and knowledge exchange, let me again express the collective thanks of EPRC for this award, which we are very much delighted to accept. Thank you to the RSA. Thank you, Jessie. Over to you.
Well, once again, congratulations, John. It's been really nice to see you, and I hope to see you in person soon. I want to thank all of you, including your colleagues, for being here with us today virtually. Goodbye.